What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy, that boy there, Clean, coming back at you with another video. This is chapter 4. This is going to be a real quick video. I just want to go over a couple things as far as wolfing. I know a lot of people tell you to wolf. People know what it is, but they don't really understand maybe some of the concept behind it. Or I know people just, you wolf, but you don't really know what it's for. You just know you're supposed to be doing it. So just want to touch on a few things. As far as wolfing, number one, the main purpose of wolfing is to grow your hair out. If you don't know, wolfing means to grow your hair out as long as possible without getting a haircut. You know, as long as you can maintain your waves until they just get out of control, they won't lay down, you can't control them, then that's when you need to get a haircut. But wolfing is basically the time frame from when you let your hair grow to when you can't control it no more. You're just getting line-ups, edge-ups. You don't actually cut any hair off. So why do people say to wolf? Well, number one is you want a wolf to grow your hair, okay? Unless your hair is curly, you're not getting waves. And your hair obviously has to be a certain length before it curls up. So people are telling you, let your hair grow. They're trying to tell you to let your hair grow so it will curl up. Once it curls up, it turns into waves as long as you're constantly brushing like you're supposed to. So that's the first thing people tell you. Oh, I got a haircut, how do I get waves? Wolf. Basically, they're telling you let your hair grow because until it gets curly, you're not going to get any waves. So if you don't wolf and let your hair grow, you're not going to get any waves. That's number one. Number two is it's good to train your hair. So when your hair is low, you should be brushing. When you have a lot of hair on your head, you should be brushing. You want to train your hair to where it lays down under any circumstance. So of course, if you only have 1 or 2 weeks of hair growth on your hair, it should be laid down. If you want to have 6 to 7 weeks of hair growth on your hair, it should be laid down. You want to train it. So wolfing helps train through all stages, through when your hair is short, through when it's a medium length, through when it's high. You know, when if you like some of the other people who can wolf 9, 10 weeks, all of that is training your hair. You're training your hair through all stages, from a baby stage to a grown-up stage. You're training your hair, and that can only be done through wolfing. Some people, everybody's hair texture is different, so your hair may grow. Some people's hair grows faster than the others and things like that. But that's why some people that don't wolf, they're like, how can somebody let your hair, how can your hair grow for 7 weeks, man? If I tried 7 weeks, my hair would be all out of control. That's because you never tried it and you haven't trained your hair enough. You know what I'm saying? I wolf, to be honest, I've never even gotten 2 haircuts in the same month, ever. I wolf all the time. I usually don't go I don't go less than 6 weeks at a time. I always wolf at least 6 weeks at a time, at all times. So, you know, a lot of people are like, well, how's your hair laid down like that? You know, once my hair grows, it won't lay down and stuff. Well, you got to understand, I've been training my hair for a long time. I let my hair get real thick. I keep my do-rag on every night. I constantly brush every day, morning, afternoon, and at night, and eventually you will be able to train your hair through all stages. So that's something else. You want to be able to train your hair. And third point I would just make would just be, people always say, I want deep waves. Well, in order to get deep waves, you need to wolf. Wolfing will help you get deeper waves because, again, you've trained your hair from when it was low to when it's high. Now, you want to also make sure you use a medium and hard brush. You know what I'm saying? Because the medium and hard brush is that's what really gets down to your roots to help, you know, train your hair and form your waves. The soft brush, see, that's a myth. People say, well, the soft brush is for connections. It's the best thing for connections. That's not true. All the brushes are good for connections. The only thing is the medium and the hard brushes, it connects your waves down to the roots, which is what you cannot see. You can't see all the way down to the roots where your waves are forming. The soft brush connects the top layer of your hair, and everybody that looks at your hair, all they see is the top layer. So of course people are going to say the soft brush is the best thing for the connections because the soft brush is what people can see, but it's not. That's really a myth. The soft brush is not really what's best. It connects the top layers, the hair that's sticking up, that's remaining. It'll lay them down and connect them. But the soft brush is not getting all the way down to your roots and connecting down there. That's what the medium and hard brush is doing. But because the soft brush is laying down the top part of your hair, everybody says that's the best brush for connections. No, it's not. In my opinion, I think the medium brush is. But that's just my opinion. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's my opinion. That's what I've learned. So anyway, as far as the deep waves, You know what I'm saying? You want to go ahead and wolf. The wolfing will get your waves deep, whether your hair is high or whether it's low. That's why wolfing is very important. It's the fastest way. Besides brushing, wolfing is the fastest way to get your waves to form and connect. Also, the more your hair grows, the more it'll grow into each other. You know, that'll help with your connections, because your hair it may almost be connected, and you're brushing, and as you keep brushing and your hair grows, it grows more and it connects together. So that's what also helps. People say, you know, wolfing helps with connections and deepness, and it does. That's what you want to do. So that's just a quick video as far as wolfing. Make sure you wolf as long as possible. As long as possible, it will definitely help. Wolfing and brushing is the key to waves.